wet, pouring down with rain. I love this weather. I live in the Mediterranean, so winter is a real treat over here. Winter for me is soup season. A big pot of soup simmering on the stove for anyone to help themselves. It's minimum work for an all-day buffet. Too tired to cook, right? Best, I'll have the aroma of hot, delicious soup filling the whole house of warm hugs and a cozy home. My family have both a vegan and meat eaters, so I made 2 pots. The right is a spiced up vegan bean soup, great source of protein, and the left a bone broth full of marrow and meat, both super healthy. For me, it's a good solution. Having 2 bowls, one with meat and another bigger bowl with a delicious bean soup packed with homemade spices because I need lots of flavor, is a good solution. I can customize my bowl each time. I might feel like not eating any meat, and other times I may feel like just some meat. I get to spoon exactly how much in every bowl, and everyone else in the family too, plus friends. Perfect. This is a great way for people who are trying to eat less meat or simply be more mindful of their meat consumption, or for anybody who wants to slowly wean themselves from animal products. I am a breast cancer survivor, so I do not cook with any artificial sugar. I do not use dairy, and I don't use white flour. Surprisingly, it's not that hard. The thing about spices is to use unapologetically, fearlessly, as in life. Do it with all your heart. To cook well, you must have a generous and open heart. It's all about giving. Toasting the spices first releases the aromatics and adds that lovely roasted, nutty flavor. I use whatever beans I have, and I always have, because they're great, they last forever in the pantry, are fantastic when I ran out of everything else. Also, they're a great source of protein, and they are cheap. Just $4 for 1 kilo or 2.2 pounds. Great for budgeting families. 1 bowl of soup can cost as little as $3 with the meat and the kishke. I use a lot of garlic. Garlic is an antioxidant, which basically means it helps us fight against illnesses such as cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Garlic has so many benefits. Check it out. And it has long been used in ancient cultures for medicinal purposes. Let food be thy medicine. For the meat eaters, I'm going to seal this lovely ossobuco. Sealing means basically frying the sides of the meat for both flavor and coloring. Then I pour water, more than cover in fact, almost to the top of the pan, because I know it will be simmering on the stove for hours to get that soft, buttery, fall of the bone texture. Don't worry about the broth having a milky, opaque colouring. It's supposed to. That means all the wonderful nutrition from the bone is being extracted into the broth for us to consume. So much goodness here. Anyone at risk to bone damage, this is the soup for you. Here now you can see me using my scissors. Scissors and chopsticks are the most used and abused tools in my kitchen. I'm cutting the pieces so that they will cook faster. This is a great tip to remember. If you are ever in a hurry, remember the smaller the size of the ingredient, the faster the dish will cook. That goes for roasted vegetables or meat in the oven, or in a soup, or stir fry on the stove. The smell is just so heartwarming, filling the whole house. Here are 2 tubs of the bean soup that I am going to put in the freezer and will use when I just don't want to get any pots and pans out and simply too tired to cook. If you liked watching this video, please subscribe to my channel. Check out my Instagram and Facebook, Too Tired to Cook, where I post my most recent kitchen playground ideas. Till next time, enjoy!